Good evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where I curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. I'm Preeti Choudhry and these are the headlines. Family and friends bid final goodbye to actor Tunisha. Meanwhile, suspense mounts over ex-boyfriend after changing statements frequently. Sheezan breaks down in front of interrogating officer. India Today accesses exclusive CCTV video of actor Tunisha Sharma's final moments. She was taken to the hospital after she took her life on the sets of Ali Baba. Her ex-boyfriend Sheezan Khan seen carrying Tunisha's body. There's been a big twist in the Sushant Rajput death case. The mortuary staff speaks to India Today, claims Sushant was murdered, says he saw injury marks on the body.
अब ये इधर इधर ऐसा मार्किंग एक हैंग लेने वाले का नहीं आ सकता।
अच्छा, हैंगिंग का वैसे मार्क्स नहीं होते हैं।
हाँ, मर्डर के हो जाते हैं वैसे, हैंगिंग के एक ही स्टेप में आ जाता है वो।
Rahul Gandhi dons just a t-shirt in the Delhi Code Wave and Congress Neta Salman Khurshid compares Rahul Gandhi to Lord Ram. After Karnataka, Maharashtra Assembly passes resolution on the border row, demands 865 villages under Maharashtra. Basavaraj Bommai condemns the resolution, says it has brought harm to our federal system. It's a shocker coming in from Noida's Clear County Society. House help brutally dragged, beaten and held hostage for 6 months by the resident. Horrific assault caught on CCTV camera. Shah Rukh Khan attends Salman's star-studded birthday bash. Superstar Khan's jhappi at party goes viral as SRK wishes Salman on his 57th birthday. The tragedy of actor Tunisha continues to unfold. Her final rites took place today in Mumbai. India Today has now accessed exclusive CCTV footage from moments after Tunisha died by suicide. In the footage, accused Sheezan was seen taking Tunisha. We're going to play those visuals out in just a while. But in this footage, Sheezan is being seen taking Tunisha to the hospital. We're going to play those visuals out in just right now. Earlier, Tunisha's last rites were performed in Mumbai today. Tunisha's family, including her mother, was seen mourning while the family of accused Sheezan also attended Tunisha's last rites. Meanwhile, revelations continue to emerge in Tunisha's suicide probe. India Today has accessed details of Tunisha's co-actor and former boyfriend Sheezan's grilling in police custody. As per sources, on Tuesday, Sheezan broke down during interrogation. He also constantly changed his versions. Tunisha's mother has accused Sheezan of abetment to suicide. Alleging that Sheezan was cheating on her daughter, Tunisha's mother claims that her daughter read his messages with another girl. Sheezan Khan's custody ends on December 28th. Meanwhile, Tunisha's friend Raya Labib spoke to India Today, disclosing that Sheezan had an affair with not just one but several women, is what her version is. I want to connect immediately to my colleague Anita Brito, who's joining us live. Anita, the final rites of Tunisha took place today, but in custody is Sheezan, who's changed his statements though. What's the latest that you're getting in? Today, what we are getting to understand is he broke down in front of interrogating officers. What's the latest there?
So yeah, you're right. He did break down in front of a female cop. So he has been questioned since last 2 days. However, his demeanor or the way he was in front of all the cops was very different from what happened today in front of all the other cops, in front of the female cop. All this while he had a straight face. He didn't, he was not in that grieving phase which we saw it today. That is why today when the female cop was questioning him and he broke down, the cops couldn't believe that it's the same person who was since last 2 days. Didn't have any reaction towards Tunisha's death. However, his family members today happened to come for the last rites of Tunisha, and both the mother and the sister of Sheezan broke down completely. They couldn't bear to see Tunisha's body laid down out there. They ran away from the crematorium immediately as they entered. And at the same time, even Tunisha's mom couldn't bear to see her only child in that condition, for the final ride. And even she broke down. She actually fainted. So it was a very sad, moment for all of us who were present there, for her fans, for her family members, and for her colleagues who were present there, who were standing right beside her mom, her uncle, her aunt, and everyone. And at the end of the entire funeral, they did say that thank you for supporting us, and they are still trying. They are still their fingers are crossed to just get a positive
Okay.
result of all this that has happened in this last few days since the time
All right.
Tunisha committed suicide.
Anita, appreciate you joining us. We'll come back to you for more updates. Meanwhile, the late actor Tunisha Sharma's co-actor and boyfriend, former boyfriend, Sheezan Khan, is under the lens after Tunisha's mother allegedly accused him of abetment to suicide. Meanwhile, Tunisha's friend has made explosive statements in case accusing Sheezan of having multiple affairs. Of course, this is the statement of this individual person. As per sources, Sheezan changed his statements while he was being investigated by the cops and broke down today in front of the interrogating officer.
Year-old actor Tunisha Sharma's alleged death by suicide gets murkier by the day. As the investigation gathers steam, the heat on Tunisha's co-actor and former boyfriend Sheezan Khan is rising. Sheezan Khan, who was arrested for abetment of suicide based on the FIR registered by Tunisha's mother, is in police custody for 4 days. Police sources tell India Today Sheezan has been changing his statements during interrogation. While Sheezan Khan, according to sources, claims he never cheated on Tunisha, her mother has a different story to tell. Tunisha's mother, Vanita Sharma, claims the actor had once read Sheezan's messages in which he had allegedly asked a girl out on a date. She says Sheezan broke up with Tunisha after she confronted him.
शीज़ान ने तुनिशा को धोखा दिया, उसके साथ पहले रिलेशनशिप बनाया, शादी का वादा करके फिर उसने तुनिशा से ब्रेकअप किया और उसका पहले किसी लड़की के साथ इन्वॉल्वमेंट थी। उसके बावजूद भी तुनिशा को उसने इन्वॉल्व रखा अपने साथ, 3-4 महीने उसको यूज किया।
Tunisha's friend Roya Labib backs the mother's version and claims Sheezan allegedly had multiple affairs.
बहुत सारे लड़कियों के साथ रिलेशनशिप करता था, ऑलवेज बहुत सारे लड़कियों के साथ डेट करता था और जिससे तुनिशा बहुत ज्यादा डिप्रेस होती थी।
Sources say Sheezan claims Tunisha had tried to take her life earlier as well, but he stopped her. The police are not taking Sheezan's claim at face value as he is allegedly changing statements. They are probing all angles. Meanwhile, the police have so far recorded the statements of 17 people in connection to the case. As Tunisha's family awaits answers on her untimely death, the Mumbai police's investigation is focused on her mental health and what was the trigger to take such a big step. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, viewers, let's move on. We're going to continue to get you the latest in terms of the investigation in the Tunisha suicide case. Meanwhile, shifting focus in midst of the global rise in COVID cases, the centre swung into fight COVID mode as mock drills for COVID preparedness begin today. In the national capital, the drill took place, in fact, at Delhi's government-run facilities like the LNJP Hospital and other private hospitals. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia visited Safdarjung Hospital to take stock of the mock drill. The exercise is to assess bed availability, manpower, referral resources, testing capacity, medical logistics, telemedicine services and medical oxygen availability, amongst other things. Similar exercises taking place at multiple healthcare facilities across states in India. Now, this comes after the Union Health Ministry on Sunday underlined that it is necessary that requisite public health measures are put in place in all states and union territories to meet any exigencies.
आज सफदरजंग अस्पताल में मैंने प्रत्यक्ष आके कोविड वार्ड का निरीक्षण किया। जिस तरह से यहां व्यवस्था तैयार की गई है, वैसी ही व्यवस्था देश की सभी सरकारी अस्पताल में और प्राइवेट अस्पताल में भी तैयारी की जा रही है। आज सारे देश में सभी जगह में, चाहे प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल हो, चाहे गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल हो, मॉक ड्रिल हो रही है। राज्य में राज्य के हेल्थ मिनिस्टर उसको मार्गदर्शन कर रहे हैं, निरीक्षण कर रहे हैं। मैंने भी आज प्रत्यक्ष सफदरजंग अस्पताल में मॉक ड्रिल का निरीक्षण किया और आने वाले दिनों में शायद कोविड के केस बढ़े तो उसके सामने पूरी तैयारी करना आवश्यक है और इस तरह से तैयारी हो रही है।
क्योंकि एक साल से पेशेंट्स नहीं आ रहे थे और एक अच्छी बात थी, उसके बावजूद भी जैसे केसेस दूसरे कंट्री में बढ़ रहे हैं तो हमें यह है कि अगर बाई चांस हमारे यहाँ केसेस बढ़ते हैं तो क्या हम तैयार हैं। उसके लिए मॉक ड्रिल आज रखी है पूरे देश में और इसी सिलसिले में मंत्री जी हमारे यहाँ पर आए थे और वो बड़े संतुष्ट होकर गए हैं। और उसका कारण यह है कि जो हमने फैसिलिटी क्रिएट की है वो एक छत के नीचे सभी फैसिलिटीज हमने कोशिश की है। एक 44 बेड के फैसिलिटीज हमने यहाँ क्रिएट की है जिसके अंदर आपको टेस्टिंग है या उनकी जांच करना हो, सैंपल लेना हो और या ऑक्सीजन लगाना हो, सभी चीजें एक ही छत के नीचे अवेलेबल।
I am in Safdarjung Hospital in the National Capital, where you can see that arrangements for a mock drill has already been made. There are, different kind of beds that's been arranged for, which are oxygen beds, as you see on the camera screen. On the other hand, you can see ventilator beds have also been prepped. This is the entire arrangement that's there in Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital, where the Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia is also scheduled to arrive at 10 a.m. and this is from where the mock drill point begins. You see this place where first all the patients will come. They will be undergoing testing over here inside, and followed by the test results. Accordingly, they will be sent for either oxygen beds or ventilator beds. And this is something that is happening across the country in all health centers to take a measurement of the COVID preparedness that India has already made. With video journalist Jagannath, this is Tunisha Sharma for India Today.
The mock drills have started throughout the country, and it is happening over here at the MR Bangur Hospital in Kolkata as well. Right now, this particular hospital, which was a super speciality hospital for COVID, the CMOH of this particular district had come over here, and they have seen this particular place, especially this oxygen plant, which caters to oxygen to this particular hospital and other hospitals if required, so that this does not lead to any kind of a crisis. During the first wave, we had seen how lack of oxygen was a major issue which cropped up during the initial stages of the first wave. This time, added pressure is being kept on hospitals to make sure that there is no dearth of any kind of oxygen in the city and the state. With camera person Kiranjit, this is Suryasni Roy for India Today, Kolkata.
Moving on, dense fog in the cold wave continues to sweep across north of India, hitting many northbound trains and flights. The Indian Met Department has issued a fog warning now for several northern states for the next 5 days. Take a look at this report.
Blinding fog, sub-zero temperatures, snow-clad hills, cold wave gripping vast areas of North India. bringing winter woes. Thick early morning fog engulfed large parts of Delhi, western Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana, reducing visibility to nearly 50 meters in the capital, affecting rail, road and air traffic in the North India. As cold wave conditions intensify, the Indian Met Department issued a fog and cold warning for several North Indian states for the next 5 days. Delhiites woke up to a biting cold, foggy morning, leading to poor visibility and spelling trouble for commuters. The temperature in the national capital has been hovering around 5 degrees Celsius.
The severe cold wave continues to rock the national capital as Delhi has yet again woken up to yet another dense foggy morning. There is dense fog in and around in the national capital, and the temperature continues to be cold, and there is already a yellow alert.
Jammu and Kashmir continues to remain below the freezing point. Several tourist spots, including Srinagar, remain under snow, giving a boost to tourist inflow.
पूरे कश्मीर और लद्दाख क्षेत्र में कड़ाके की ठंड पड़ रही है। बीती रात पहाड़ों पर हल्की बर्फबारी हुई, जिससे और तापमान में गिरावट आई है। श्रीनगर की अगर बात करें तो यहां का तापमान रात में -4 डिग्री तक लुढ़का, जबकि दिन का तापमान भी 2 से 5 डिग्री के आसपास ही रहने की आशंका है।
In Himachal's Manali, the Atal Tunnel saw massive traffic flow as tourists flocked holiday destination.
We are in Manali, which is experiencing a heavy tourist rush. Thousands of vehicles have entered Manali, and the police is facing a really tough time to manage these vehicles. At least 8 places in Manali is experiencing the traffic jams due to the heavy tourist rush. Tourists from various parts of the country have thronged Manali. Besides other tourist stations like Shimla and Dharamshala, they were rather disappointed on the Christmas day, as there was no white Christmas as predicted. But now the Met Department has predicted that there could be a new year which will experience snow in at least 5 districts of Himachal Pradesh.
अटल टनल कल गए थे, कल 5 घंटे में निकले।
शीशु गए थे और वहाँ पे हम 3 घंटे तक जाम में फंसे रहे। प्रशासन ने हेल्प की, प्रशासन पूरा हेल्प कर रहा है, बट भीड़ इतनी ज्यादा है कि पूरा जाम कर रखा है टनल को।
Fog and cold wave have also hit Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Rajasthan. Rajasthan's Churu froze at 0 degrees Celsius. The Met Department predicts no respite from the cold wave at least till Friday. With Shreya Chatterjee, Manjeet Sehgal and Ashraf Wani, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so no respite from the cold wave for the next 5 days. Be warm and, if possible, do donate warm clothes. With that, shifting focus to the other big developing political story here, the Maharashtra-Karnataka border issue continues to escalate. After Karnataka, now Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde passes a resolution in the Maharashtra Assembly on the border issue. Maharashtra demands 865 villages to be included in the state. Also, Maharashtra will make efforts to make these villages and cities like Belgaum, Nipani, Karwar, Bidar and other parts of the state. The Deputy CM had earlier expressed his hopes for the resolution's majority approval. Fadnavis also criticized former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray for asking the federal government to designate the disputed areas as a union territory. Earlier, Karnataka Assembly on the 22nd December unanimously passed resolutions on the border issue with Maharashtra. The resolution mentioned there will be no compromise on the matter relating to Karnataka's land, water, languages and Kannadiga's interests. Also adding that they are committed to unitedly taking constitutional and legal measures to protect the interest of the state.
विविध अर्थसहाय्य उपलब्ध करून देण्याचा निर्णय आपण घेतलाय. त्या अर्थी आता महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा याद्वारे कर्नाटक राज्य सरकारचा वरील बाबींबाबत तीव्र शब्दामध्ये निषेध करते आहे, त्यांचा धिक्कार करते आहे. सर्वोच्च न्यायालयातील दाव्यातील सर्व गावे तथा शहरे यासह 865 गावांची इंच जागा तिथल्या मराठी भाषिक नागरिकांसह कोणत्याही परिस्थितीत महाराष्ट्रात समाविष्ट करण्यासाठी आवश्यक तो सर्व पाठपुरावा प्रयत्न आपण केले जातील. माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालयात प्रलंबित असलेला सीमावाद सनदशीर मार्गाने अत्यंत खंबीरपणे दृढ निश्चयाने व संपूर्ण ताकदीनिशी लढा देण्यात येईल, जसं मी मागाशी म्हणालो.
It is because the Mahajan Commission report is final. You accepted. On the request of the Maharashtra people only, Mahajan Commission was constituted in the year 1966. It gave a report in 1967. It is accepted. They are always provocating Kannadigas, the BJP people, because they have no right over any piece of land belonging to Karnataka.
Watching a fact-check segment where we bust certain claims masquerading to be facts on social media platforms and WhatsApp group. There's a claim suggesting that the ex-Twitter CEO Parag Agarwal was arrested over child pornography charges. The fact-check on that, this is fake news, viewers. So a fake news alert. The article is from a satirical website, nothing to do with reality. With that fact-check,